Hey y'all!
We are back for another mid-month episode.
Woo!
Have we only done the one with Sarah? Is that our only? This is December. We did November with Sarah. October we didn't have a mid-month episode.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to be completely different every time.
Who knows? We may not even have one next month. I don't know.
You never know. We sometimes get a little bit busy.
Sure.
In the summer we might get a little bit busier where we're not able to, but we're going to try our hardest to keep that content coming. Yeah.
Okay, so mid-December.
Mid-December, what are we doing?
Nothing like snow related because it's hot out.
Oh my gosh.
Not to be a real downer and bring up global warming, but
it has only snowed one time, and it was like
not even real snow.
Yeah, it was like that rock snow that's like round.
Yeah, it was awful.
And it didn't stick on the ground at all.
No.
It was so weird.
But
it is going to be 73.
Yeah, on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, and then a low of 17 on Friday.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's
great. We're going to go
great.
from 73 to 17.
Yeah, we're under like a wind advisory, like a severe wind advisory on Wednesday. So I'm like, I have like a lot of money into a building that's just strictly like boards right now. So I would prefer not to have like a crazy windstorm.
The wind has been wild this year.
Yeah, it broke a piece of plywood off of my house already.
Oh, wow.
It was damaged over the weekend, and I didn't even know there was like, I knew there was wind, obviously, but I didn't know it was like strong enough to break a board. I went over there and I was like, were some neighborhood kids messing with my house? And of course, Colt was like, it was probably the wind, since it's like 20 feet up in the air.
Dang.
I know. So I'm kind of nervous about Wednesday.
And it's going to be a warm, windy day.
I know. Would have been
So
perfect
weird.
for those roofers to get up there and put my darn roof on. Now they can't. A little unsafe.
Well, yeah, we're not going to talk about snow, but we will give you a little bit of a holiday gift guide.
Which, can I just say,
Uh-huh.
it's hard for me to get into the holidays when it's hot out. So all these people in like Florida, Texas, California.
Our thousands of listeners.
Yeah, everybody that's listening down south right now, I know you are waiting for this episode to come out. Tell me how you do it with the hot weather.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been, because I've only lived here and in Boston.
Right.
And in Boston, it was even colder than here.
See, that's my dream.
Yeah, no,
I
it was
love cold
it was
weather.
Horrible.
I thrive in layers.
It was the only time I've ever in my life not wanted to go outside because it hurt.
Right.
Was in Boston.
See, I think I would like that.
You open the door and your skin burned because it was so cold.
Yeah, see, that's what I want. Not the skin burning, but I want it to be cold all the time. I love cold weather.
Cold.
But it's hard for me to get into the, you told me to prep for this episode, which I did, as usual, like 5 minutes ago. But it's hard for me to prep for those 5 minutes ago when I'm not in the Christmas mood.
Yeah, we've got some decorations up for the holidays. And then around town, I feel like almost more decorations than usual up.
Yeah, I feel like people are trying really hard to get into the Christmas spirit. It's just a little harder right now.
Yeah.
But
I don't mind no
we're
ice,
gonna do
but
it.
the no snow holiday. What do you got? Family things you got to get still? Because I haven't bought anything.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about this. Jacob has some nieces and nephews now.
Yeah, got nothing for them.
We have this conversation every single Christmas.
And they get a year older every Christmas. And just one of them now is like old enough. He's 9, almost 10.
Yeah.
To where it's like he's starting to have actual interests.
Sure.
So I can just find out, like he loves Five Nights at Freddy's.
Which is incredible.
I still don't know what that is.
We love a spooky little kid, man. It's amazing.
I've seen Freddy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming is the bear.
Yeah.
But I just don't get, like, is it a show? Is it a game?
I honestly don't know much about it. We have the books back in
There's books
young
apparently.
adult. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can just find something related to that.
Sure.
But then the other kids, it's like, do you like blocks? Oh, you don't talk yet? Oh, okay.
Right. Well, and like, even when kids get older though, like I'm running into, my kids are expensive now.
Ugh.
Like my older two, they want like laptops and iPhones and but also, should we talk about what my 4-year-old asked for?
You have to.
On her Christmas list. So my sweet 4-year-old Hadley, which if you work for the library, you probably know Hadley. She's like our mascot at this point at East Hills. She is a character. She's a very funny child, and she is very into YouTube right now. So she was always watching YouTubers.
Big with the kids and myself.
Yeah, she's a big YouTube fan, and so a lot of her Christmas list was like YouTube merch, but not YouTube, but like YouTubers. But then she asked for a Tesla, and so my 8-year-old, had to write her Christmas list because Hadley can't spell. She thinks she can.
You have to be able to spell Tesla before you can have a Tesla.
Yeah. And so I was like, Mackenzie, what does this say? And she was like, it says Tesla. And I was like, as in the car? And she was like, yeah, Hadley wants one. And I was like, what? Come again? And so I had to ask Hadley. I was like, Hadley, what do you mean? You want a toy? And she was like, no, I want a real one. And I was like, well, stand in line, girl. Me too. Like, no thanks. My car's making a really funky noise. So if anybody's getting a Tesla, it's me.
Does Ryan have a Tesla from Ryan's World?
I don't know. She's really into like the Scherer family. Stephen Scherer, Carter Scherer.
Oh, yeah.
Share the love. I don't want them to sue me. I probably shouldn't. They would be the ones that would sue me too. So I don't want to sing their song, but they have like songs and whatever. They make like these cheesy videos and she loves them, but they drive like
several Teslas.
Yeah. And they also have a Lamborghini that they call the Lamborghini or something. So when she like sees other Lamborghini, not that we see Lamborghinis around St. Joe, but
there's one.
When she sees Lamborghinis like on TV or whatever, she's like, there's the Lamborghini. I'm like, what in the heck? She's a crack up, but yeah, I don't think Santa will be bringing a Tesla. If he is, I certainly don't know about it yet.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
No.
Not in time for Christmas.
No. No. No, not quite. But it was pretty funny.
Yeah, kids these days.
Wild.
Kids these days. I feel like I'm just going to end up buying candy.
That's fair.
Give him, because it's my brother. I have just the one brother and it's his kids.
Yeah.
And I will never forget his favorite gift he ever got was for his birthday when he was like, I don't know, 12 or 13. My uncle bought him a bag of potato chips.
Oh.
Just like a regular.
That's a good gift for
like
me too.
Lay's
right
potato chips.
I do
and
love a good
everyone
chip.
thought it was, he loved it. He was like, this is exactly what I want.
What was the best Christmas gift you ever received as a kid?
Ooh.
Like, do you have one that's just like, whoa?
That's hard to say. I fell in love with a lava lamp that I got once.
Yes.
The funny one is I was telling you the other day about the vacuum I got.
Right.
That my parents said was a toy.
Yeah.
But was a real vacuum and just conned me into vacuuming the house.
Which is incredible.
It was a little red devil.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of Christmas gifts from when I was young. Oh, honestly, one year my dad bought us, me and my brother don't get along very well. Mm-hmm. And he bought us TVs for our individual rooms.
Okay.
And that's when I was like, we've made it.
Yeah. Finally. Thank you. I'll never see you guys again.
See you later.
Yeah, I'm going to go into my room now.
And then my brother graduated high school and left, and I haven't seen him since. Well, I've seen him a few times.
I was going to say, you care enough to get his kids presents. That's what matters.
Yeah,
uncle.
we don't do presents for each other anymore.
Yeah.
Me and my brother. I mean, when you're an adult, it's different.
Yeah.
And then for several years in a row, he would buy me an iTunes gift card.
Yeah.
And it's like, I use Spotify. So I would sell them to other people.
Right.
and then get it back.
Hey, that's smart.
And then the very last time he got me a present, it was a single, like from a 6-pack, just one of them. Hard orange soda.
Just one?
Just one of them. But it was wrapped in layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of stuff.
That seems like an attack.
It did. It felt like an attack.
Yeah, like an insult. I get my brother, I have a little brother too. I guess yours is your older brother, but I have a little brother and he is 20
Something.
24? 25? He's 24 because I turned 30 this year. He turns 25.
Uh-huh.
And I always get him a gift, but he's single. So like he doesn't have someone else buying for him. So it's always just like me and my parents. So I always try to get
Roast
him.
your brother.
Yeah. Andrew, if you're listening, you're going to be single for life, man. No, I'm just joking. My brother's really cool, guys. If anybody's single and looking and in the 24 or 25 age range, I don't know how old he is, but he plays the drums. So that's cool.
Super cool.
Yeah. We should call him.
We'll have him phone in sometime.
Live on the pod. Yeah. But
Maybe he can do a little drum jingle for us.
He would absolutely love nothing more. He actually just quit his IT job to work at a drum store.
Oh, wow.
Full time. Yeah.
Interesting career change.
Definitely interesting. I support it though. I support it. But yeah, I always try to get him a gift or two. I bought him a book this year though.
But it was the book that Sarah,
The
the Tenacious D
one.
one.
I think he'll like it. I think
Yeah.
it was a good gift. But
I do nieces and nephews and then my parents. And my parents, I get them a calendar.
yeah.
Because that's what they want.
I bought my mom an air fryer this year.
Ooh.
She wanted an air fryer, so bought her one. My dad, I always just get a gift card.
I mean, my parents are at that point in life, no kids in the house anymore, where they're getting an Amazon package every day of something they bought for themselves.
Right. Right.
They have literally everything they need.
Right. My mom's pretty good about, like, she'll tell me, hey, I want this for Christmas. And I'm like, all right, sold. Like last year, she wanted a Kindle Paperwhite. Nope, that was her birthday. I don't know what I got her for Christmas last year, but I got her a Kindle for her birthday and then the air fryer. And I always get my dad a gift card from the drum store that my brother now works at. So
oh, wow.
Hopefully I get a discount this year. And when I order it, like friends and family or something. Because I still haven't bought that. So I'm off Friday, so I'm Christmas shopping. Gotta work the weekend.
It's coming up.
Yeah. Cole's going to take the day off maybe and Christmas shop with me. Not now that I know it's negative 14 or whatever the heck you said. 14 degrees?
Yeah.
Not negative 14.
Yeah, no.
That would be a
close enough,
very
honestly.
dramatic drop. Yeah, but no, now I don't.
73 to 17, yeah.
Oh, it was 17. God.
Yeah.
I'm like way off.
That's the low, so that's probably like at 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah, but maybe I'm going to get out.
But the high was still only like 30.
Yeah, that's... we're all going to be so sick.
Yeah.
Jeez. Great.
Well, to warm our spirits up, we have a holiday buying gift guide.
Okay.
Kelsey is a former theater kid, if you couldn't tell.
Hey, that's true. Still a theater kid at heart.
Yeah, I shouldn't say former.
No, it sticks with you forever. I'm a theater kid forever.
So we got a little list together of some bookish, librarian, book lover,
bookworm. I Googled all these things in my 5 minutes of cramming.
Type gifts together and ran across some really interesting stuff.
Some stuff that I wish I could add to my Christmas list, actually.
Yeah.
It's too late now.
Well.
Maybe not.
Christmas next year. Good thing about Christmas. Just keeps happening.
It just keeps on going.
So our first thing that we would recommend is if you're somewhere that has a local bookstore, a gift card to a local bookstore.
Definitely.
And we found The Raven in Lawrence.
Yeah.
Lawrence, Kansas?
Yeah, it's Lawrence, Kansas. Yeah. It's semi-close to us, but it's a pretty cool local store. So definitely recommend checking them out. You can I've ordered books through them before. Like a lot of times authors will let you order books through them and then they'll like sign them if you buy it through the local bookstore. I don't really know how it works, but it may have been a local author actually. But yeah, since I ordered local.
Yeah, that seems
her, so.
Pretty likely for
yeah
local authors to do.
Yeah.
Supporting local bookstores. There's just not that many left. We don't have a single I don't think that Christian bookstore is in town anymore.
No, I don't think
In
we have
St.
any.
Joe, there's just the one from the Rolling Hills Library.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't think of the name right.
It's gosh, where's Jenny Ellis when you need her?
I've been there several times. They have a nice little selection.
They do. They
It's attached to the Rolling Hills Library.
Mm-hmm. They also sell out of print stuff, outofprint.com, which we'll touch on later.
Oh.
You can buy some of the stuff from their website from that bookstore.
So yeah, if you've got a book lover in your life, just or even there's quite a few used bookstores
Yeah.
in Kansas City. What are they? It's not secondhand books.
No, it is.
I was just at one.
Barnes and Noble.
There are Barnes and Nobles. You can get the Amazon gift
I
card.
love Barnes and Noble.
You can go get the Barnes and Noble gift card. I mean, you're still supporting booksellers, publishers,
Sure.
authors, all that sort of
Just
thing.
try to go local if you can, though.
Yeah, if
Wherever
possible.
you're at, all you listeners down south.
And then we don't have bookstores here, but we do have bookish stores here in St. Joe.
Yeah, we have a couple places that I frequent. One is Manic Snail. So they are located downtown. What was the address?
Yeah, they're 124 North 8th Street.
Okay, so that's in like the Felix Square area. Manic Snail is great. They've got a bunch of just like cool, funky stuff, some bookish stuff, stickers, cards.
Bookmarks.
I buy all those funny cards that I always give you guys.
Oh yeah, they do have fun cards.
I gave you a fun Halloween type card, and I've
Yeah.
got a pretty funny Rudolph card that I'm trying to decide who's my favorite this month to give it to. I gave Margie a card a little bit ago too that was pretty politically driven and funny from Manic Snail. That was right up Margie's alley. But so Manic Snail's great, but another one that I love is Nesting Goods.
And they are at 615 Felix Street.
Yeah, so
Same street the library is on.
Yep, another one that's right there on the Felix Square. Another local place. They've got some cool like pots like for your plants and stuff. They've got all kinds of stuff in there. A lot of Christmas decor. Super cute Christmas stuff.
See, I've seen the Manic Snail from the outside and heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
I have never seen Nesting Goods, so I have to go check it out.
You, like I said earlier, you would seriously love Nesting Goods. Jenny and Jaden, who is Jenny's niece, who now works here at East Hills, bought me when I moved for my new house, a housewarming gift, and it's that true crime. Like it says like, welcome, let's talk about murder or something like that. And it's a sign that's like hand painted and splattered with fake blood. And it was made by a local artist though, and it's sold at Nesting Goods. So they sell like a lot of local art, and it's just a really cool store.
Yeah, they both have a wide variety of things, but they both have something distinctly for book lovers.
Yes, you can find something really for anyone in both of those stores. I know Manic Snail at least does delivery local. You can do curbside. It's just been fantastic through everything. So highly recommend going down there and checking both of those stores out.
And then if you're going to be getting an e-reader for yourself or anyone else this Christmas, we went ahead and looked at kind of what the best e-readers were for 2021, and Kelsey has the number one pick.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't tell you this yet, but this is from PC Magazine, which has really great reviews of anytime I need to buy a piece of technology, I always go look them up. PC Mags.
Okay.
They review things constantly. So their number one overall pick was the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite.
That is indeed what I have, and I love my Paperwhite so much.
And that's the one, it has like that e-ink screen, so it's not backlit.
Right. So it's almost like reading a real book, but also you have the flexibility of reading after dark or out in the sun or whatever.
Is there a light on the tablet?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's crazy.
Yeah, like you can see. Well, what do you mean?
Like, is there a light, or do you have to like get a light? And
No.
attach it?
It's built in, so you can
Okay,
turn
yeah.
up the brightness still, but it doesn't have like the glare
Yeah.
effect that a regular tablet might have. I love my Paperwhite. It's so easy to use. So I think it's user friendly. You can use it with a bunch of our, databases that we have. What all are they? Overdrive, Libby. What are the other ones?
Access 360.
Yeah, Access 360.
One of them, RB Digital, is part of Overdrive now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Missouri Libraries to Go, which is they're all connected.
They're all connected in some strange way, but
yeah.
So if you end up with a new e-reader for Christmas, bring it in and we'll help you set it up.
Mm-hmm. And then right after the Amazon Kindle, there's actually a whole line of Kindles.
Right.
And there's a few more of them on this list.
Kindle Oasis, is that on there?
It is somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And then there's another one, the Kobo Clara HD, which is, it seems like Kobo is the general, not off-brand, but the other brand to Amazon's Kindle. And it also, the same thing where the Kobo has a whole line where they've got Paperwhite screens and then the backlit screens.
Okay.
And they're a little bit cheaper. And if you're a person that doesn't like Amazon, they are not affiliated with Amazon.
Okay.
But you can still download all of your... I'm not sure exactly how many file formats are accepted on the Kindle, but I know for sure it's less than they do on the Kobo. It has... You're able to download more kinds of files onto the Kobos.
Okay.
And then there is also just an iPad.
Yep.
And that's especially if you've got kids and you want to read kids' books.
Right.
Because you've got color.
Exactly.
The other ones are all like black and white.
Yeah. That's a good one to read. Yeah. Some children's books, which are still fun when you read in the e-edition. I personally like a physical book more, but...
And well, these days they're going really crazy with things like, there's like interactive ebooks.
Yeah.
Where you can like click on the screen and,
it's like animated.
The monster pops out. Yeah, it's animated.
Yeah. That's
inside.
pretty cool.
Or, they'll have an ebook, e-audiobook combo where you'll have some famous person reading the story for you.
Very cool.
Makes it even easier.
Very cool.
For kids.
Yeah.
And also there was the Kindle Oasis, which seems to be like the high class.
Right. I don't know much
about that one. Top of the
one.
line.
That
Kindle.
One's out of my price range.
Yeah, it's more expensive. It's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
It still has that same kind of screen, but it's like a little more higher resolution.
Okay.
So not something you necessarily want to get if you're just getting into it.
Sure.
But if you're a heavy ebook user, it seems to be a top choice.
And I will say, people that are hesitant to try the ebooks, try it out, because I was the same way. And now, I carry my Kindle everywhere I go.
Yeah. And even if you want to just try it out on your phone.
Yeah.
Because, like, for myself, I don't read books that often.
Right.
Because I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
But I read so much. And if you think about it, you read a lot on your phone.
Right.
If you read the news or your Facebook articles or whatever, you can get really used to it really quickly.
Yeah.
And it can become kind of second nature to just do it on your phone. And we know so many people, it's becoming so much more popular for the e-audiobooks.
Yes.
Because people can... we have people that are truckers or delivery drivers or anyone who spends... Where we live, we have people that drive 2 hours to come to St. Joseph from a small town.
Well, and even like as a former stay-at-home mom, I would just turn on an audiobook and do laundry and dishes and whatever else around the house. And just having that flexibility of being able to be up and moving and whatever else was really cool.
Yeah. So super, super... convenient. And the last one we'll bring up here is there's just one that's just called Amazon Kindle, and it's like they're like basic edition.
Okay.
It I don't think it actually has the Paperwhite screen, but it's a very similar deal, but it's a little bit cheaper. You can get them as low as like $60.
I was gonna say you can
just to try it out.
You can get a refurbished one on Amazon for pretty cheap.
So if you're interested in switching over to e-readers, There are a whole lot of options for you this year, and some of them are pretty great. We love I just love the Paperwhite just because of how it looks.
I know.
It does make reading a little more like a print book,
Right.
which is nice.
Yeah, that's why I love mine. It's nice and easy, and it's really, you can travel with it a lot easier than you can a regular book.
Yeah. And speaking of the ebooks, we'll now get into just book related things.
This is the fun part.
So they'd make a whole lot of like cases and covers for the ebooks, for the e-readers,
Yeah.
the Kindles and Kobos and everything. And now they're even doing something I thought was wild when I first saw it. Just book covers. Like just a little silicone pouch for your book.
Right. So these are book sleeves, and at first I was like, why would I ever need that? When am I ever going to need a book sleeve? I can just throw my book in my purse. And then I realized, one, you can travel with them so much easier, and two, they're so cute.
I see the advantage because I just throw a book in my backpack
Right.
and it can get a little bit mangled.
Sure.
So if you do care about the condition of your books,
Which we ask that you do if
For
you're
a library
checking
book?
library books out. So we should be really pushing these book sleeves. A good website to get them from is bookbow.com, and that's Beau. They've got some cute ones with a nice little zipper.
and we should probably say, not sponsored.
We are not sponsored, but we would love to be by literally anything.
We don't make any money from this podcast. We don't do ads. We don't do sponsors, anything like that.
But we will.
I'm not opposed.
I'm ready for an ad. The inner theater kid in me is so ready for a script.
I can see you doing an ad read very well.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Multiple voices.
But we'll be
songs.
bringing up a whole lot of individual
Items.
stores and whatnot. And we will put whatever links we can
Right.
in the description of this episode.
Yeah.
Something I found recently, and then Kelsey found it at the same time, where there was a website called idealbookshelf.com.
Yeah.
And we'll put their link down in the below. And what they do is they have like illustrations of book spines, and they have a whole lot of different ones. And I think you can even ask them to do one custom, and then you can just pick like all of your favorite books that they have already and have them put it together in different layouts like it's on a bookshelf and make like a poster for you.
It's so cute.
Yeah, all
We
their
saw it at the
illustrations
same
are
time.
really nice.
Yeah. They're really, really, really cool. And then something else that we both saw were bookish candles.
Yeah.
Lots
so
of candles.
There's anytime you look up anything like gifts for book people, gifts for readers, there will be a whole lot of mugs,
Candles,
socks,
totes.
a lot of totes, pins.
Yeah. Lots of things
And
like
there
that.
are lots of shops that do it. And then the one I found it's on Etsy, Flypaper Products. They're from Ann Arbor, Michigan. They do literary and grammar themed stationery and gifts. And they had a whole line. I think there was like more than a dozen different candles.
That's cool.
And they had really great reviews. They've done 16,000 sales.
Whoa.
And have 5 out of 5 stars
Ooh.
on Etsy.
All
So
right.
very quality little small company there.
Way to go. What was it? Flypaper Products?
Yeah, Flypaper Products. We can put their
Link in the description.
mhm.
And the candle that I saw was actually from the candle brand Homesick. So they make a lot of different themed candles. And one of their candles is called Book Club. You can get it on Amazon. It's kind of pricey though. But they're pretty popular candles. I don't know how big they are.
The one I saw from Flypaper Products was called the Library, and for each of their candles, it has like 3 scents.
Yeah.
That makes up the scent profile of the candle.
Sure.
And one of the scents in the library was old books.
Well, that's fitting.
So I'm very curious
What that smells
what
like.
it smells like. People seem to love it.
Cute.
Love it.
And speaking of all those bookish products like totes and mugs and pins and whatever else, a really good website to go to is outofprint.com. I've purchased a lot of my bookish shirts that you see me wearing. I've got a few tote bags from there. And actually, we talked about the Rolling Hills bookstore that's on the belt.
Uh-huh.
They sell products from out of print in there.
Books Revisited. That is the name of the store
Gosh, sorry, we
run
couldn't
by
remember
Rolling
that.
Hills.
Yeah, goodness sakes. But yeah, they sell Jenny. I've mentioned Jenny so many times in this episode.
Jenny's our number one source of finding
bookish stuff.
Bookish items.
Jenny said today that they just put out their out of print Christmas themed socks, holiday socks.
And then something we almost forgot to mention, there's a couple of different websites and companies that do like Book of the Month.
Yes. So bookofthemonth.com is the obvious one. So you subscribe to this subscription service and you just receive a book every month. You get to pick your book. It's $15.99 a month.
Ooh.
But I think it's discounted for your first month. I think it's only like $9.99 when you try it. So, but you can also like add books on from previous months and things like that. So it's a pretty cool service.
Yeah, and there's a couple of different things like that you can find out there.
Yeah, you do a book subscription service, right?
Yeah, I do one from a certain publisher.
Mm-hmm.
Does every month they give you. It's really great because they have different levels you can sign up for.
Oh, okay.
And the lowest level is you get all of their ebooks they publish that
Ooh.
month.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second level is you get ebooks and a print book. And then I'm on the top tier with the ebooks and 3
Fancy.
books.
Okay.
So I get 3 books every month.
But do you read them?
Sometimes.
Mm.
I flip through every one.
Oh, there you go.
I flip through every single one. And then one of these days I will read them all.
You will. I believe in you.
And then something I found, which I go through a lot of donations
Right.
here at work, and I've recently seen a couple of different times people will have stamped their books like, this belongs to my first name, last name library.
Yeah.
And so we found, this was also on Etsy, called Pickled Stamps. We'll put their link in there as well. They will make you a little custom stamp
Cute.
that you can stamp all of your own books in.
I love that. That's fun.
And they had a couple of different options, like a wooden stamp or like one of those self inking stamps.
Yeah.
And you could also get an embosser.
Ooh. Like Harry Potter style.
Yeah.
It's sad that I've never seen that in real life. I'm not fancy enough. So I'm like, oh, like in Harry Potter?
Yeah, we don't have an embosser, but we do have that, that thing that we have here from the old St. Joe Library.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't
emboss.
emboss.
What does it say?
I honestly don't know what it's called. It says Free St. Joseph Public Library.
Oh, yeah.
Because that used to be the name of the library.
It's like a hole punch, but with
like
letters.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what that is.
I have no idea what to call it. But
Where's Sharon when you need her?
It punches out little tiny holes.
Yeah.
That spell out Free St. Joseph Public Library.
I wonder what it was used for.
I think they used to punch the front pages of the books.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having to do that with everything you order right now?
No.
Ugh.
No, I cannot.
Makes my arm hurt.
But it is super, super satisfying.
Yes, it is.
When you push
it really is.
Push the paper through. You're
right.
Well, that looks like it's about all of the suggestions we were able to find. I mean, it really depends on what the person you're buying something is interested in. Because like we said, with the bookmarks, mugs, pins, socks, you can find those for every author.
There's something out there for
every
everyone.
genre.
Right.
Every something. So just go to one of those websites that sells those bookish type things.
And try to shop small if you can. Try to shop Etsy and local and things like that.
Yeah.
Those Etsy creators are so thankful when you choose them over Amazon.
Yeah.
So try to remember that this
sometimes
holiday
they'll
season.
even send, fancy packaging and
Oh, yeah.
thank you cards.
I just messed an order up royally, and I sent them way more than on purpose because I messed the order up. I was late shipping it from my Etsy page, and so I shipped them like a large package of more items than what they ordered. I felt so bad, but I knew the person too, so I was like, hey, sorry. This is late.
So that is our buying guide for this year. And now we will officially next time see you in the new year.
Oh my goodness.
We said that on accident last.
We did? Darn it.
And then we were like, wait, we have the mid-month episode.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do some, weird, fun, random on our next mid-month episode.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys in 22. Oh, is that right?
It will be 2022.
Weird. There's a Taylor Swift song called 22.
Wow.
I wish we could lead with it. I mean, leave. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired today.
Just pretend that it's starting
I
right
don't know
about now.
you, but I'm feeling 22. Please don't sue me, Taylor. I love you. All right. Bye.
Bye.